Okay, guys, welcome back to Gospel News, where they give on ogbonge information on as it take the go. We'll go straight to the reason why we are here today. The ogbonge information where we get on top the hour be say, the governor of Enugu State we just emerge, we just come new. They say the man is not sleeping on his bicycle, or say they sleep, or they drink water drop cup. Over the sit at home wey be say they go on for the southeastern part of the country. As I speak to you now, they say that he has summoned all the people concerned. He is summoning the market women, summoning traders, schools, everybody. In fact, he's engaging everybody to say that this sit at home must not get do after he was disgraced and embarrassed on last Saturday's and last Monday's sit at home order. After he said that he has put every measure in place to make sure that the sit at home does not hold. They even say the police people waiting for the state say they brought out all the resources we didn't get to make sure say people go about their normal businesses. But that one brought a huge shame to the officers and even the governor himself. So I come advise this governor, say, oh, guy, you for just relax more. Remove mouth for this thing because the matter, it pass you now. Before you came, this matter has been lingering and wanting solution. But as you come now, we go take matter, suffering. Focus on the days that you have left. If the sit at home must continue, now you leave Amo, you say you won't die there. My brother, my sister, sorry, may they no disgrace you again. They say that Enugu Governor Mbah invites schools, businesses, transport leaders to meeting to affirm Monday sit-at-home cancellation. I say, sorry, you never know what they do. You see, when people begin to focus on one particular issue, it becomes the highest problem that they are going to face. That is when people begins to face you squarely. That is when people begins to show you that they have might. But assuming you have emerged as a governor, and then you do as if you don't even care, you don't even know whether it exists, at least you should have moved forward. That would have given you the opportunity to move forward. But instead of you to come and walk now, build roads, build schools, build hospitals, you don't leave them. Use money where you go to do those things, can't use and they buy armor tank when you go give police, say me they take you and sit at home, where you no go fee end. You for just focus on what you can't do and forget about the sit at home. Make it day there. When the time comes, sit at home will stop by itself. When una don't do una duties properly, sit at home will stop. When all the Southeast governors don't sit down for one table, say who is the problem behind the selling of Nnamdi Kanu, who are these people who conspired to have done this, then sit at home will stop automatically. You don't need to employ any army, soldiers, troops, anywhere to stop the sit at home. And on another update here, they say that many northern states disallowed teaching of Christian religious knowledge. Taraba Rep. Una they see he said that CRUK say they know they allow me them teach them for the northern part of the country. Say no only Islam. Now then they agree. Made them teach for that side. Not be juju be that. Oga Rep. This country, be one, they work. I don't see some people who say, oh, they despite you against this one. They say he will not like Yoruba not like he will say those things, now lie. Say now we, and say forget politicians, Oga. The thing is showing. Everybody can see that this country is not moving forward. This country is not one. That is why these things are happening. Religion and ethnicity is the only problem that the country has, which means that the country is not one. They need to stay on their own. Italy is not the same country with Spain. It's not the same country with France. It is not with Switzerland. They all have their boundaries and they respect themselves. That is how it's supposed to be in Nigeria, whereby these people focus on their own. Another group of people who understand themselves better focus on their own. But in Nigeria, it is by force to stay at one. As one, I mean. Let's go into details on this man's problems when he say na sit at home, now he won't die, put. Enugu governor Mbah invite school, business, transport leaders to meeting to affirm Monday sit-at-home cancellation. Don't go do work, you won't die on top of sit-at-home matter. Governor Peter Mbah of Enugu State has scheduled Saturday for a consultative meeting with stakeholders of the state over the cancellation of the Monday sit-at-home order by the state government. Sahara reporters have reported that Governor Mbah threatened to close schools. Okay, sir, we are waiting for you to do that. Market, he never closed them, and transport unit that failed to open for businesses and academic activities on Monday starting from June 5th, 2023. That was last Monday. And up till now, he never closed them. What a shame. We need to follow up this thing with action. Back it up with action, sir. Mr. Governor, back it up. Close all the schools when they for Enugu State. You won't run. Only una be governor. You hear people. Now no go focus on waiting una can't do. No be una failure. Now make Nnamdi Kanu they cry, they waka for street. No be make and they cry. If to say our governors, they use the fund waiting they give them, they do the right thing, do you think that Nnamdi Kanu for cry reach like this? At least, for they say, yeah, maybe they use our own now, at least. Mezigodin kani. But no way, una go come, go loot. Okay, snipa azu them. Willy obi another, una use money, drink kai. The governor had in a public service announcement said that the above-mentioned bodies and others alike are required to comply with the directive as adequate security measures have been put in place to guarantee their safety. Members of the government task force will be moving around to monitor compliance. Any market, transport outlet, or any other body that fails to open for business risks being shut down immediately. Sahara reporters also reported that despite Governor Mbah's threat, residents of Enugu City, the state capital, and its environs reinforced. When I said this one was, in fact, in capital letters, reinforced. They said they go bring back the original sit-at-home, and they sat properly, and nobody could stop them. It was also reported that the All Progressive Grand Alliance ABGA governorship candidate in the state, Frank Nweke Jr., faulted Governor Mbah's approach to end the sit-at-home order in the state. Nweke said the Governor Mbah could not decree out the existence of the sit-at-home menace in the state. Rather, a broad-based stakeholder engagement alongside visible improvement in governance and quality of life is critical to earn the trust of the people and ultimately elicit voluntary compliance. Una de hear am? And that is the truth of the matter. It is not something you do gara, you do by force. It's something you approach as a wise man. You approach it and say, yeah, I'm here to serve you people. And we are going to make sure that all your needs are provided. Not coming out with threat. You just enter a church like this. You never even read 2 weeks. You don't threaten. You don't start. I will end this sit-at-home. I will do this. We are deploying troops. Where are the troops? Where are the helicopters? Before even the people where they go deploy now to the state now, when they go leave waiting, they set them, begin they kill innocent people. They carry them, they raid them, they arrest them. Come they tell them, go and bring 500,000. Go and bring 1 million to pay yourself for moving out during sit-at-home. On Thursday, the Enugu state government, in a statement signed by the secretary to the state government, Professor Chidebere Onya, as follow-up to the governor's cancellation of the sit-at-home order, invited various stakeholders in the state to a town hall meeting, different from Balablo, Blue, and Bulaba. They said the meeting was scheduled for today, being 10th of June, 2023. The statement read, pursuant to the cancellation of the sit-at-home order by the Enugu state government, effective 5th of June 2023, as follow-ups to his earlier consultations with various groups, the Governor, His Excellency Dr. Peter Mbah, hereby invite the following stakeholders to a town hall meeting on the way forward. I don't hear him. He said leaders of the clergy, CAN, Christian Association of Nigeria, PFN, and the Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, bishops, imams, Enugu state traditional rulers, council, leaders of civil society organizations, leaders of transport unions, heads of banks and other financial institutions, heads of security and intelligence agencies, state leaders of neighborhood watch, forest guard groups, vice chancellors, reactors, provosts of tertiary institutions, You go invite everybody, it will not end this problem. Or no be so they do something. Oh, he even invited National Union of Road Transport Workers, RUTAN, and Tricycle Riders Association. All of them. He invited everybody. Leaders of non-indigenous groups, Hausa, Yoruba, etc., President and Secretaries General of Motor Parks in Enugu State, leaders of Association of Enugu State Town Unions, Chairman of Inter-Party Advisory Council, Conference of Political Parties, Market Union leaders, executive members of Hotel Owners Association are gone, and NUGE, which is a National Union of Local Government Employee, and the state leaders. He invited everybody to this particular meeting because Monday is fast approaching, to see whether he can defeat the seat at home. But sorry, may God not allow them, may them disgrace you this second time. Because if it happen, Utilo, they will leave you behind and will be like, the people where you please, weigh them. For focus on working hard so that the people can see that, oh, this man means well for us. You leave them, begin to pursue shadows. Continue.
If you were President Tinubu, what would you be doing, or what would you think that kind of request coming from Governor Mbah?
Well, first of all, I'm not from the southeastern part of Nigeria. I'm from the northwestern part of Nigeria. And secondly, I am a human rights activist. And thirdly, I have been a prisoner in many prisons. I was also a victim of human rights abuse. And as a prisoner who was once jailed and who have stayed so long in prison, there is no way a person like me will support an open breach of the Constitution, open violation of fundamental rights. A court of jurisdiction in Nigeria has given an order for the release of Nnamdi Kanu. And if we are a law-abiding country, one that is committed to rule of law, and one that is being run according to the Constitution of this country, we should respect the law. But that is from the human right and the constitutional side. But from the side of national healing, here we have a president whom has started on a new footing. And one of the problems we face as a country today is the separatist agitation from the southeastern part of Nigeria. And if you go to the background of all those separatists, you will see that there was a time in their history there were people who believed in the indivisibility and unity of Nigeria. Then something must have happened along the way that changed their own vision and say now they want to vote out. If we don't want to further add fuel to fire, it's important that those segments of people in the southeastern part of Nigeria that believes in the unity of this country, we shouldn't be disappointed. A plea was made by governors of a region, and they are offering guarantee. There is no reason why the government should not accede to it. To me, President Bola Tinubu being one that has come from the trenches, even though when we are in jail, he was in exile, I believe that he should leave a footprint. One of the most important one is strengthen the unity of this country. Because we can't pretend that we don't have a problem. Marginalization and alienation of people of the southeastern part of Nigeria and their stigmatization because of the civil war is a reality. And if we have a president here who wants to do this differently, he should listen to them. If you have a few who believe that they should move out of Nigeria and many who believes in remaining within Nigeria, then we should be able to win the hearts of those who believe in secession back to those who believe in the unity of this country. And we shouldn't shy away from it. Nnamdi Kanu was also someone who was like Ken Saro-Wiwa and other ones who fought in the past. And we shouldn't say that we should simply use law and solve all problems.
All right.
Unity, consensus, consultation is very important.
I think we should anchor on the politics of the National Assembly. You've been there, you know.
It's okay. We don't hear him. So now don't hear him how Shehu Sani they see the matter concerning Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. He say court don't release him, which all of us don't see. But Tinubu now, we are waiting for you to do the needful so that you no go red, because the way we want to they do something, me I no gbadu. Now they said that the outgoing member of the House of Representatives, Kwewum Remadi, who is representing Donga Osa Takum Special Area Federal Constituency in Taraba State, talks about his bill seeking to standardize Christian education in Nigeria. In this interview with Leke Bia Bayewu, you have sponsored a bill seeking to establish a National Council for Christian Education. What is the idea behind the proposal? They say, when I got to the House of Representatives years ago, a professor in the Equa Theological Institute in Jos came to see Honorable Kingsley Chinda, and I happened to enter the office at that time. He called my attention to some challenges that they, Christian educationists, were facing. The first one is that Christian education, that is the schools that have been established by the various churches, don't get their certificates recognized. If you complete your education from any theological institute in my country today, unless that course is affiliated with a university or a college of education, the certificate that you get from that institution is not recognized by the public service in Nigeria. And we know that a very large number of Christians get their education from those institutions. We also do know that these institutions, especially in the northern part of the country, face groups of institutions that provide education services for most people, Muslims and Christians, who are today educated. That is one area. The second area we noticed was that in several schools, especially in northern Nigeria, having a certificate from a theological institution or seminary does not qualify you to teach in a public school. And several states in the north have refused to allow the teaching of Christian religious knowledge. They say there were no qualified teachers or educationists who could handle that. So as of today, several states in the north don't teach Christian religious knowledge. The excuse they have is that the seminaries are not recognized by the government. I remember that there is an Equa Theological Institution in Kwara State. Wow. So now don't use your ears here that in the northern part of the country, see all this one they enjoy everywhere for CRUK. You know, same way we did now, we they enjoy CRUK, they learn all those things, Bible quiz, Bible this, Bible that, how Moses they do this one, how Jesus they do that one. Even though today they don't turn all those things to scam and fraud. All these current pastors, everybody they do miracle. Now we waiting, they want use mouth, they talk. I beg, I no fish out for this particular issue. See our pastors, so miracle, no, they tire Jesus. So,
wake up.
Miracle, now to make them sleep. Watch.
Yes. Boy, try to wake your mommy.
Pastor don't do miracle.
Now come.
Okay.
You couldn't wake her. Huh? Stop, too.
Waiting be this.
Cut my shoe. Go and sleep now in the name of this power. Enter you. Sleep over. Jesus.
In the name of this power.
What? Your mother dead yet? I command that sleep to take over you.
Okay, see woman on now.
Yes. The same thing that entered her enter you. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Oh, I don't see wala.
You want to sleep?
See problem. I beg you, all of una wey dey for Nigeria wey be say una dey complain, say una no dey fit sleep. I beg locate this church. The pastor they give sleep. Look at what is going on here. So now be the miracle when people they find. Now be the money when people they find for Nigeria. Now when hunger won't kill everybody. Look at, just imagine. Now this one be miracle. Now it won't solve your hunger and starvation. You see?
So for those of you that sit down in Mbah to talk about my name, you are taking it, it's a suicidal.
with suicide bomb. He says if you are talking about his name, if you are not praising him, you are committing suicide. I am no go. I am fugo. We don't see him.
Boy, try to wake your mommy.
Now miracle be this one. Say people sleep. He pray for them.
You couldn't wake her.
They sleep.
Huh?
Fake prophets inside this country.
Touch my shoe. Go and sleep now in the name of Jesus.
Lori raw. Nothing entered though. Nothing entered though.
Your mother dead yet? I command that sleep to take over you.
Nothing entered the boy. The boy couldn't sleep. Nobody is talking about it.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
I beg, I'm not free shout. I'm not free just shout.
You want to sleep?
And I just ask you want to sleep. I beg you. They see how they take the key Christians for this country. All these pastors, go see them send fire to go and kill all those people killing Christians in different parts of the country. See miracle where they do. Mad people everywhere. I beg you, we'll go another news.